is to be satisfied.
Woo! God. Oh, this guy's nuts, man. This guy's nuts.
Kind of man.
And if you notice, for those of you who think nasality is bad, listen to the way he says man. So much nasality.
Run, run, lost boy, they say to me.
Hey everyone, Adam Mishan here, singer, songwriter, and vocal coach. Today we're going to be reacting to SHINEDOWN, Simple Man. Originally a song sung by Lynyrd Skynyrd, but I think they did an incredible job covering it. Let's check it out.
Well, mama told me when I was young.
All right, so definitely you can hear a little bit of that country feel. And that is very good coming from, a Lynyrd Skynyrd song. You want to get some of that vibe. So it's not, and mama told me when I was young. It's mama told me. And mama told me. So he's got a lot of that type of sound in his voice. When I was young, what was? It's kind of got that country lilt to it. So that's kind of how he's approaching it overall.
Sit beside me, my only son.
If you want to see an uncut version of this video, check out the link in the description.
And he's using a lot of breath, and that breath is interspersed with certain parts where he's compressing his vocal cords, kind of using a lot of strong sounds as he's doing that. So you can kind of hear him playing with those different levels of control and pressure, and then letting that go and feel more breathy. So when I was young, and that air is not just a regular it's a textured air. He's got a lot of pressurization of the airflow itself.
Closely to what I say.
Nice. And you can hear it closely. He's got a lot of this type of sound. It's a vocal part. Closely to what I say. What I say. That's kind of what he's using. It's something called vocal fry. It helps you get a little bit of that grit, a little bit of that kind of hard rock feel that is totally not in the Lynyrd Skynyrd version, but sounds so great with this song.
Sunny day, or take your time.
And right there, you can hear the pressurized air. So, time. That kind of gives it that raspy textured vibe to it. It sounds so good. So take your time. Instead of time, which would be a lot more classical in approach.
Don't live too fast. Troubles will come.
Don't live too fast. Got that really breathy. Troubles will come. Much more intense chord closure happening there. Compression.
And they will pass.
Even more on the and they will pass. He's using a lot more that crunch, that compression. That's that sound. They will pass. That you can kind of hear it underneath the tone.
You'll find a woman, and you'll find love.
Yeah, he's kind of interspersing one line, breathy, and then the other one goes more to that. So he's got kind of like playing around with it back and forth.
And be a simple kind of man.
Wow. Talk about a power note. Wow. Listen to that again. If you want to get a free lesson from me, click the link down below.
Simple kind of man.
So one thing I'm absolutely loving about that approach is that straight tone with texture. So he's not using vibrato. He's not using none of that. So it's not and be a simple. Not that. He's using simple. Totally straight tone on that. Sounds incredible. But he's got this kind of oomph underneath it. Mine's thinning out a little bit more. Simple. Yeah, I even added a little bit of vibrato. Yeah, it's something I would take a little bit of practice to be able to find exactly what he's doing, and he's really compressing hard on that. Sounds incredible.
You love and understand.
Woo! Dude, this guy's doing so many different things here. Oh, okay, let's break that down.
You love and understand.
Okay, so that that's a hyper compression. That's the that's a lot of the squeeze. I just did a little bit too much there and actually hurt my throat. But he's doing that without obviously locking up in his throat. He's finding it from higher up. And then what he does, that is very hard to do. Something I definitely, and it's not even, okay, so there are these things called diphthongs where you have a wider vowel and then a narrower vowel afterwards. When a singer is singing in a diphthong, much better to sing on the wider vowel on a high note. So then that way you can lower your jaw, make it feel a little bit more easy. You don't have to strain as much for it. But if you're really good and you know your technique, you can do it also on the narrower vowel. So what he's turned understand, which doesn't have an E in it at all, he's turned it into understand. So that E is what he's adding over there, and it's totally not in the original song, but the way he does it is so superb and adds in a beautiful vibrato.
You love and understand.
Yeah, so there what he's doing is using a made-up vowel in the middle of the word. Understand, stand. He's using this made-up vowel that's not actually in the word and closing down on it, but not letting it get understand. That's how most people would sing it, is that it would totally choke them up.
Do this for me, son, if you can.
Yeah, and I really like what he's doing. For me, son. He's finding a little bit of that vocal fry distortion. Son, if you can. And that sounds incredible the way he's doing it.
Get your lust
Yeah, there's the compressed air.
from the rich man's gold.
That's the vocal cord compression. See the difference?
All that you need now.
All that you need now. That's what he's doing. He's blowing out air and then squeezing just a little bit, but still allowing the air to come out, but squeezing enough so that it sounds textured.
Is in your soul.
Is in your soul. Is in your soul. He's using that cry, that compression to get in there.
Try all that I want from you.
I love how he's using a little bit of staccato. If you try, that that's staccato right there.
If you try,
You try. So he's using that to just gently kind of tap on those notes. Not going too heavy, not going too full out. He's leaving a lot of room for this chorus to be a massive power ballad.
it's to be satisfied. And be a simple.
God. Oh, this guy's nuts, man. This guy's nuts.
All that I want from you, my son.
So soft there. And then he belts into this.
Be satisfied and be a simple
I love the rasp he gets on Fide. Oh, it's incredible.
kind of man.
That's what he's doing to get a little bit more of the depth, is simple. He's going more simple. He's narrowing and rounding out that vowel. Because you could go, and be a simple, or you could go, simple, and you could play around with the resonance, find where it kind of rings the best, but yet has that lower harmonic. That's what he's doing really well.
Kind of man.
And if you notice, for those of you who think nasality is bad, listen to the way he says man. So much nasality. Man, man. That's all nasality right there.
You love and understand.
So it's only through his nasality that he's able to go this high with this much intensity without straining or killing his throat.
Mishan, if you can.
Ooh, an interesting change there. So, love and understand. He does the stand, whereas I was thinking he was gonna go cain, but he doesn't.
Do this, oh Mishan, if you can.
So he could have gone cain. Could have done that, but he specifically keeps it wide. Cain.
Oh, don't you worry.
So he keeps it more open. And I mean, it's definitely easier to sing it that way, but very interesting choice because I think probably it's too much. If you would have done A, it would lose its taste. Whereas if it's just in the chorus, it stands out like that.
Far and be a simple man.
Yeah, he's using varying degrees of distortion. So satisfied has much more distortion than if you can. Can has a little bit of that. I wonder if he's able, and this would really come out in a live performance, if he's able to on the fly make these adjustments, or if it's something that, you know, it's just that's the way he was able to do it in the studio through multiple takes and, you know, taking the best version of all those takes. So it's interesting. I wonder actually how this would come out live. We should do a reaction to that.
Can.
Again,
So
can.
baby, be a simple oh Mishan, if you can.
Man, this guy's a vocal beast.
Oh, won't you do this for me, so?
All right, so what he's doing there is little note bends. Also, he's making sure to do it in a full voice sound. So he's not going going to falsetto. The way that he does that is by actually opening his jaw a little, and then something he adds really nice into four. For me. He uses a little bit of that cry to allow his voice to consciously break. For me, son. Very cool. I love the way he does that. So, oh, won't you do this for me, son? Something like that. So using a little bit of that full voice to get into the note bends, and then four with a cry with a little bit of distortion all the way through.
If you can.
An incredible run at the end. Wow, blow my mind. Incredible performance. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you want to see more videos like this, check out that one right there. You are gonna like it. Click on it.